Hi everyone and welcome to my life in the mountain kingdom of Lesotho. We are in the last stretch of winter and spring is about to take off. I'm so excited. Yay! Today I'm gonna be making tomato and pepper seedlings just to give them a bit of a head start in the greenhouse. So please stick around until the end of the video because I'm gonna show you just how I do that. This is my absolute favorite time of the year. I'm honestly so over this winter and the cold, and I think the cat is too. And the birds as well. My son and I have been busy cleaning up the greenhouse, getting it ready for this season. He loves helping mommy ever since he was a small baby. I mean, just listen to him asking to help.
Please, Mama.
Who would say no? So we turned this mess into this. I had to lower the tables because despite the fact that we've already installed this shade netting in here, it still gets way too hot because of the fiberglass that is covering this greenhouse. Now let's get into planting the seeds. I'm just mixing the soil that I'm gonna be using, and I'm using 2 parts of humus. That is the soil that I got from the trees, the top layer of soil, and 1 part manure. And I just added a bit of water just to make sure that the soil is moist, and I'm gonna show you why just now. I like to use moist soil when planting my seeds because later on after planting, when you water the soil, it tends to absorb the water nicely and quickly, as opposed to the dry soil. The water tends to run off at the top and you don't get much water penetrating into the soil. I couldn't stick my finger down further here because this is already planted, but soil is wet all the way to the bottom, as opposed to the other one where there was very poor water absorption because the soil was dry. So for planting the seeds, I'm reusing these bags that I saved from when we planted the blueberries on the farm, and I'm just gonna fold it because I don't want to fill the whole thing with soil. Tomato seeds have a much softer shell as opposed to pepper seeds, and they'll normally germinate within 3 or 4 days at the peak of summer, or in 7 to 10 days now that it's still much cooler. So I'm just sowing them directly as they are, and I'm gonna show you later on in the video what I'm gonna do with the pepper seeds prior to planting them. I'm just sowing a lot of seeds into this one container, and after germination, once they're a few weeks old, I'll transplant them into bigger trays into their individual cells. And now I'm just covering the seeds with about a centimeter or so of soil, and that's it for the tomatoes, guys. Now moving on to the peppers. Pepper seeds have a very hard coat and can take up to several weeks for them to germinate, especially now that it's still early and quite cool. So I soaked my seeds for 24 hours prior to planting them in an effort to quicken the germination process by softening the coats of the seeds and breaking dormancy of the seeds. Sowing wet seeds can be quite tricky, so I'm just using a stick to try and separate them a little bit. And once that's done, I cover the seeds with the soil, and that's it, folks. So after this, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish doing the rest because I need to do quite a few of these. Thank you so much for watching the video up until this end. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share it with your friends and family, and thank you once again for watching. My name is Adriana from the beautiful mountain kingdom of Lesotho, and if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I